So, this is New Year's Eve, and millions of people are writing their New Year's resolutions. They say, this is the year. This is the year I start making money. This is the year I get in shape. This is the year I finally lock in. But unfortunately, by February, most of them are already back into their same lies. Actually, fun fact, only 8% of people actually hit their New Year's goal. Not because they are dumb, not because they are lazy, it's because they write their goals based on emotions. When New Year's Eve arrive and everybody is excited, everybody is hyped for the new year. You know what? This is the year I'm gonna change my life. This is the year now I'm gonna get in shape, I'm gonna start making money. They're already starting to imagine the results that they're gonna have by the end of 2026. When they're thinking about these results, when they're thinking about the end goal, the dopamine start rises. They got hit. They are now happy. They are happy because they are thinking about the end result. This happiness, this motivation doesn't last for too long. Because this is why by February, everybody is already back to their same lives. Because after 3 months, 2 months to 3 months is the range where people actually lose their motivation. Now things got actually hard. Now the dedication is hard to keep on. This is why by February, everybody kind of lost track. Everybody stopped chasing their goals. Everybody stopped locking in because, well, the motivation is gone. They are hyped of the start because they're thinking about the end result. But now that the motivation is gone, now the discipline has to come in play, while everybody has already left out. This is not a new year, no me type of bullshit. I'm just gonna tell you how I changed my life. Now, I'm not gonna say I made it. I'm not gonna say that I have everything figured out. I'm still working a job. And when I finish my job, I'm working on my trading, I'm working on my e-com store. I'm trying to build these up so I can one day quit my job and rely on myself. But at this moment, I'm not gonna say that I really figured things out, but I'm gonna teach you guys how. That's how I went from zero. I had really $0 to my name, to now having a few thousand. Now I can take care of my mom. I can take care of myself, and actually like having a life, having something going on with your life. That's the whole goal of starting new year. I'm gonna give you guys my own advice. Not that I took this advice from other people. This is from real experience that happened to me within the 3 months of actually working on myself, actually getting the job done. So I'm not gonna waste your time. Let's jump into the first one. I just wanna get one thing straight. It's not gonna be looking at your vision board every day or changing your wallpaper to your dream vacation or saying affirmations word. No, this is actually real advice that can actually help you. I'm just gonna try my best. I'm gonna try to help as much people as I can throughout the experience that I have myself. So the first one is to stop chasing the big goal. You know, when you are on New Year's Eve, you're setting goals to yourself like, you know what, I'm gonna hit 10K a month within the end of the year. Alright? What's the plan? They actually don't know what's the plan. The goal is to hit the big goal, the 10K a month, which is a really hard goal because 99% of people can't make 10K a month. What I want you to do is set small goals. Okay, I get it. You want to hit the 10K a month? Alright, that's good, that's great. But first thing first, let's stop focusing on the big goal and start focusing on the small goal. Like, you know what? My first goal is to hit $1,000 a month. When I hit that, I'll change my goal to a bigger one. Sounds easy, right? You set a goal, you know what, I want to make 10K a month. So the first goal is to actually get a job. Why? Because there is zero risk into it and you have a guaranteed making money every month. Maybe it's $500, maybe it's $1,000, maybe it's $1,500, whatever you make. The first goal is to actually get a job and start making money, to start having cash flow every month. Now that you actually hit this first goal, now you can set the other goal, which is, you know what? I'm gonna start a business. I'm gonna start trading. I'm gonna start investing into this and investing into that. Now that you actually have cash flow, you can invest this cash flow into a business, into whatever you want. Now, after 3 months of actually starting the whatever you want to start, you're actually now making $3,000. You're making $4,000. That's good. That's great. Now that you're making $4,000, $5,000, we're gonna cap it at $5,000. Now, what you can do is quit your job. Now you have 8 hours more to work on your business. Now that you have quit your job, you can actually scale that business to actually make $1,000. Now, we actually hit the $10,000 goal mark that we set on New Year's Eve, plus that we actually are fulfilled, that we have accomplished things, a lot of things, not just one thing, a lot of things. We're making $10,000 a month, and we still have time till 2027. Now we can hit the 15K, 20K, 30K a month. Now, I'm not gonna tell you that you're gonna make it in 1 year. That's actually very, very hard. I'm just giving you an example. You can put it into a time frame of 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, whatever you want to, whatever works with you. But I'm not gonna say that you can make it in 1 year. I'm just giving you an example. Okay, the second one is actually a pretty good one, because even if you didn't make any dollar, even if you haven't accomplished your goal, this rule is actually great, because now you know that you're improving every day. You know that you are better than yesterday. So the rule is the 3-win rule. You have to accomplish these 3 wins so that you know you actually didn't waste your day and you have actually accomplished something. The first one is getting a physical win. When I talk about physical win, is maybe going to the gym, maybe going for a run, maybe doing boxing, martial arts, anything you want. As long as you're moving your body, you're actually improving yourself. You're actually getting in shape. You're actually getting confidence. Now you're building discipline. Physical wins are very, very, very important in your journey. It actually makes you feel like you have accomplished something in your day, and you actually see the progress within a week, 2 weeks, a month. You're actually constantly seeing progress, which is a good thing, not just for you but also mentally. This is a really great one. This is why I put it in first. I'm not gonna say that I created this rule, but I took it from someone else, but this is a great rule. The second win is a mental win, which is learning something new, improving your skills, reading a book, everything that trains your mind, because your mind is your weapon to achieving anything you want in life. If you're trying to start e-commerce, you can go buy a course and learn about that course in that day. Now you got a mental win. Maybe read that book that you just bought. So now, when you read like 5 pages, you actually learn something. You're expanding your knowledge, which is really necessary. So now, you got the mental win. Now you're smarter than yesterday. Now you are wiser than yesterday. Now you're actually smarter. That's just it. You have to train your mind every day. You have to learn something new to use that skill to actually hit that goal, to actually make that amount of money. I'm using money terms, but you can use it whatever term you want. So now the third one is a spiritual win, which is praying, meditating. Just it's something that heals your spiritual being. Let's talk about God for a minute. Whatever your God is, I'm not gonna judge you based on that, but whatever your God is, keep him by your side. Pray for him every day. Pray that he will give you strength. Pray that he gives you whatever you need to accomplish this goal. Having a God is very important. It gives you faith. It gives you hope that you're gonna actually achieve that goal. Personally, I'm really close to God. I pray every day. He gives me hope. He gives me faith. He gives me power to go throughout the day. He gives me anything. He gives me the blessings to go on through this journey, because I made progress so much. He did everything to me. That's basically it. He gave me everything. So he still give me hope. He still give me faith that I can actually hit that goal. Please stay close to God. Pray for him. Pray that he will give you the blessings, the power, the strength to go on through your journey. And meditation is very helpful, because essentially what you're doing in meditating is you're sitting down in a quiet room with no noise, no sounds, and now you're focusing on your breath. And when you're focusing on your breath, for a long time, and actually whatever thoughts going through your mind, you should throw it out the other way. And what's gonna do is gonna help you focus on this one thing, and you're gonna actually feel like the focus that you have on this one thing is so powerful. You can feel your nose expanding. And this is weird because you never feel that when you're just breathing normally, when you're on conversation, when you're training, when you're meditating, because you're focusing on that one thing. It will show you how when someone is focused on this one thing and removing every other distraction from it, you can actually, you are way more focused. And that's all my explanation. If you want to, I cannot more describe it either. You have to experience it to know like what I'm talking about. And not just that, it would make you a more calm person. It will make you aware of the thoughts that you have. You started meditating, and always the first thing that pops is your rant. Let's say your rant comes up when you start meditating. Halfway into it, like the rant is always in your head constantly. Now that you're aware that the rant is making you stressed, it actually shows you like what you're thinking, like what do you want, what's stressing you out. Meditating is really important overall. I really recommend to people to start doing it like 10 minutes a day. Like it's really nothing. Everybody can do that, and you'll thank me later. Now that you hit these 3 wins, you actually had a successful day. Even if you didn't make money, even if you feel like you haven't made anything this day, you have accomplished these 3 wins, you actually made a successful day, and you are actually better than yesterday. That's the whole purpose of the 3-win rule. Now the third thing is changing your identity. Why? Because the person that you are today, making $1,000 a month, isn't capable of being the person that is making $10,000 a month. Yourself that is making $1,000 a month, you cannot handle making $10,000 a month because you haven't changed your identity to the person that can actually handle that. Let's put it this way, in the easy term. A new gym beginner that just started yesterday can lift a 5 kilo dumbbell. That's pretty easy, right? This is beginner stuff. But if he tries to lift the 20 kilo dumbbell, he cannot even do a rep. Why? Because the person that he is right now isn't able to lift the 20 kilogram dumbbell. But the other person that has been training for, let's say 6 months, this person is dedicated, he goes to the gym every day, he's eating clean. This person actually can lift the dumbbell, the 20 kilogram dumbbell. This person actually changed his identity. He went from lazy to dedicated. He went from being 60 kilograms to 70 kilograms. He went from not going to the gym at all to going to the gym every day. His identity changed. He's not the same person. So now, the person that he has transformed into can lift these 20 kilogram dumbbell. But the other guy that have just started, that isn't dedicated to the gym yet, isn't going to the gym every day, still 60 kilograms, cannot lift the 20 kilogram dumbbell. That's why you have to change the identity. Put it into business or money way. A beginner trader cannot make, let's say, $10,000 a month. He doesn't have patience. He trades with emotions, doesn't have a risk management. But the other guy that have been trading for a year doesn't overtrade, have a risk management, doesn't trade with emotions, have patience. This guy is able to make $10,000 a month with trading, but this guy haven't. Why? Because he haven't changed his identity to the person that is making $10,000 a month. This guy doesn't have patience, doesn't have control over his emotions. He cannot make the $10,000 a month. He has to change his identity to be able to be the person that can make $10,000 a month. I think you guys already got the idea. It's pretty easy, and this is actually really good advice, because throughout the 3 months I've changed as a person. My decisions have changed, my priority has changed, the way I'm thinking, I trained myself to think this type of way. So now I'm making better for myself. I hope you guys like this video. I honestly tried my best to just give you, even if it's basic advice. This is actually the advice that actually made sense, that actually changed my life. And my life isn't crazy right now, but it's 50, even 100 times better than how I was 3 months ago. So if you have any questions, you have anything to say, please go down in the comments. I will gladly respond to you. Even other people can respond to you. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.